Hey everyone, so we have another update on the future of the New Mutants in the Fox Marvel Universe just after we got our first trailer for the upcoming horror film. Now, Josh Boone sat down with IGN for an in-depth interview kind of talking about what his approach was for this film, how it all came to be, and what his inspirations were for it, but he also did tease the future of this potential franchise. Now, regarding new characters, a lot of people were upset that characters like Warlock and Karma weren't going to be in the film. However, he did address that directly, saying, quote, "There's some things I can't talk about. I can just say it is connected to and a part of the X-Men universe and will continue to be a part of the X-Men universe and will be a part of that as it opens up in the next movies and all that. Characters like Karma and Warlock and all that will be in future movies." So that directly confirms that if there is sequels to the New Mutants, we'll definitely be seeing those fan favorite characters. Personally, I think it'd be really cool to see Warlock, as he's one of the very interesting mutant characters, and it would be pretty awesome to see how they actually bring him to life on the big screen. Now, regarding the future of the New Mutants and if this franchise is viable, he said, quote, "We brought it to Fox as a trilogy of films, really all based on that long run by Sienkiewicz, and kind of incorporate some stuff from later issues in the 80s. These are all going to be horror movies, and they're all going to be their own distinct kind of horror movies. This one is certainly the rubber reality supernatural horror movie. The next one will be a completely different kind of movie. Our take was just go examine the horror genre through comic book movies and make each one its own distinct sort of horror film, drawing from the big events that we love in the comics." So that's an interesting piece of news to hear about, because the classic run that he keeps bringing up by Chris Claremont and Bill Sienkiewicz was started in the 1980s. It began, if I remember correctly, with the Demon Bear saga, which this film seems to be very inspired by, and it did run for quite some time. It kind of defined the characters for a while, so if they do get to make more of these movies, it seems like they have a pretty good chance of doing that. Since this is probably a low budget movie, there's not too much of a risk for them, and if they continue to make these movies, it looks like they're going to be exploring different ways to convey a horror film through the comic book genre, which is very exciting to me, because we definitely need some more distinction and variations in these movies. But leave your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you guys think about his comments? Would you like to see characters like Karma and Warlock in future sequels? And do you think that we need future sequels to the New Mutants? Kind of a film trilogy that can explore these characters and their journey. For more updates on the New Mutants and Fox's Marvel Universe, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network.